Good Thursday afternoon, everybody. Meteorologist Greg Majewski back with you here in the North Georgia Majestic Studios with your Talkin Live Forecast update here on your June the 4th, 2026. Once again, we're experiencing some great weather, a lot of sunshine, low humidity, but we're going to be saying goodbye to that as we go into the weekend. For this update, we're going to talk about the return chance of rain in the forecast, although not a ton of it. And we're also going to talk about warmer temperatures that we're going to be experiencing, especially as we head into later next week. Now, before we get going into this full report, if you're new here to the Talkin Live Broadcast Channel Facebook page, please give us a follow. And if you're watching over on YouTube, hit that subscribe button. Very importantly, make sure you hit that notification bell so you're alerted on all future weather updates. All right, let's go ahead and start off with another live look there in Chattanooga with a crystal blue sky, a delightful afternoon. Not much wind at all to speak of out there. We've got high pressure firmly in control of our weather here across East Tennessee and into North Georgia. Helen looking very nice here. A little hazy out there over the mountains, but otherwise a delightful afternoon to say the least. Radar remains quiet. It should remain that way probably till we get to maybe Saturday, Sunday time frame. We may see a few showers come back in here as the humidity and the dew points start to rise up through our area. Satellite picture showing us a very nice looking afternoon as we've got a lot of clear skies here in the zone. So you can kind of see all that right there. You see the clouds back here to the west. That's where the rains are. And some clouds down here down toward South Georgia and toward the Florida Panhandle. But otherwise, a very nice looking sky here across our region. Looking at the regional radar right now, you can see where the rain is currently falling. Again, back over toward Arkansas, down toward Louisiana. Now, eventually, some of this moisture is going to start to creep back in our direction as we go into this weekend and bring us a chance for rain. Again, nothing that's going to wash out your weekend plans. Just know that by the time we get to Sunday, you probably might see some scattered storms in the forecast. Let's go take a look at the latest model data here. So we got the rapid refresh here on loop here, so you can kind of see where that rain is increasing here. And by the time we get to the end of that loop, going into your Sunday afternoon, that's when we're expecting some scattered storms. Again, very spotty, not going to really take up a whole lot of real estate. Probably better chances of rain as we go into Monday and Tuesday of next week. And then we'll have to watch the temperatures toward the end of next week as they could potentially spike for some parts of the southeast, probably seeing some 90s starting to creep back in here as well. So let's take a look at our forecast map here as we go take a look at this from the National Weather Service. Going to watch that little timestamp there on top as we kind of track the cold fronts here. As we go into your Friday morning, again, we got high pressure settled in right now, so high and dry looking pretty good. Humidity level still not bad on your Friday, although temperatures are a bit on the warm side. Saturday looking good, and then Sunday, that's when we'll start feeling that humidity really back in the air as we bring in that chance for rain in the forecast, and that'll continue into your Monday and into your Tuesday with some scattered rain. And you got a little bit of a weak wedge that may try to come down here and into parts of North Georgia. We'll see if that works out or not going in toward Wednesday of next week. But again, a chance of rain there. It'll kind of linger all week long, pretty limited, but the scattered variety you typically see during the summertime. So let's go look at our forecast here for tomorrow, 85-61. That's fairly seasonal as far as the daytime highs are concerned. Morning lows are still a touch on the cool side there in Chattanooga. Looking at your morning lows here, again, quite comfortable here for most of the area as we're dealing with temperatures there in the 50s and 60s to begin our day. And then as we go into the afternoon, this is the high resolution model here. As you can see, we'll see temperatures there getting into the 80s, still holding some low 80s there across North Georgia. And temperatures really not all that bad as we wrap up the work week on Friday. Regionally looking like this is we'll see, again, widespread 80s all over the place, starting to see those 90s sneaking up over toward the Carolinas. And boy, those folks over there, they're really going to see a steamer here going into next week. They look like they could be seeing some triple digits over that way toward the end of the week. Not quite expecting that in our area. We're going to warm up, but not quite that hot as they'll be kind of on the downslope side of the Appalachian Mountains there. Here's the forecast here as we're looking at, again, temperatures in the 80s. And then we got that chance of rain coming in here really more into Monday and Tuesday next week. And notice the temperatures by Thursday getting close to 90 degrees, overnight lows near 70. So that low humidity that we've been feeling great and blessed with here the last few days, when you see overnight lows getting closer to 70 degrees, yeah, the dew point and the level of moisture in the air is coming up significantly. All right, with that chance of rain coming back into the forecast, if you've not downloaded our free North Georgia Majestic weather app, please do so at this time. You see the QR codes there for the Apple Store and for you Android users there at Google Play. Just go ahead and take a snapshot there with your phone right there. Use that QR code to take you right to the site and go ahead and download this. And, of course, this is brought to us by Roof It Forward there in Woodstock, Georgia. All right, that is y'all's update here for today. Again, appreciate you guys checking us out. We're going to have an early recording for tomorrow. Got to work down at Fox 5 tomorrow afternoon during the day once again. So you get an early recording version for your weekend forecast, but really not looking all that bad for the weekend, although the humidity, of course, is coming back at us. All right, again, appreciate you guys checking us out here. Make sure you give us a follow there on Facebook and on YouTube. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and hit that notification bell to be alerted on all our future updates. All right, that'll do it for today. Y'all be good, stay safe, and we'll see you tomorrow. You guys enjoy the rest of your Thursday. Bye-bye.